friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing really well. So I thought I would just hop on very quickly to do just kind of a chat with you guys, how the year has been shaping up so far, kind of what's upcoming, and I did get not one but 2 book packages this week from friends, and that's super kind. So I wanted to make sure to share all of that with you guys, and just, you know, just kind of hang out for a little while. So I've got a drink, I've got my low sugar fishies because #diabetes, and we're gonna go over a few things. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys enjoy this kind of format of just hopping on and chatting about a few things every now and again. So let me know down in the comments if you do and if you get enjoyment out of these, but we're gonna hop right into our chat. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to talk about was I did do some recent bookshelf tours and a brand new library tour and everything a couple of videos ago. I feel like my camera is a little bit too high. One sec. Anyway, I did talk about the library. So I do have my desk moved over in front of my shelves because sitting on the floor just was not doing it for me anymore. So much more comfortable. And we're gonna start ramping up those library renovations that I was talking about. So I'll make sure to take you guys along on those. But I did get a really great question on my library tour from my friend Andrew, who's a fellow Canadian. Hi Andrew. And he asked how I keep track of all of my books and series, because especially for my vintage collection, you know, we're up to about 1,700 books now, and it's hard. Like, I know which series that I collect, but it's gets really hard to know which books that I have, and then I end up with duplicates and all kinds of stuff. So I just wanted to share with you guys how I keep track of everything. So if you're thinking about getting into collecting, or you are a collector and it's getting to the point where you're going out and you end up with a lot of duplicates and stuff like that, I think this might really help. So I used to basically keep everything manually on a spreadsheet, and it was just getting to be too much. It was always kind of out of date, or too far behind or whatever, and then it was really difficult when I was going out book hunting to be able to take that with me, or I'd forget it or whatever. So I believe it was my friend Jackie from the Jersey Ghouls podcast that turned me on to the Bookshelf app. And I'm not affiliated with Bookshelf whatsoever. I'll say that right now. This is not a promotional ad. I just think it's a really great tool to use for book collectors specifically. So I use this app, just download it right onto my phone, and it's perfect because, you know, when I'm out and about, I'm going to have my phone with me. I don't have to make sure that I'm grabbing a folder or whatever, and of course trying to see a spreadsheet on a phone, you're like blowing it up and stuff, and you know, it's really hard to see. Sorry, I'm sprinting with my friends here right now, so you might see me look over to the side to make sure I still have time. But the Bookshelf app is really great. It's not perfect, but kind of in the months that I've been using it, it's been getting better and better. And I love supporting small companies that are not affiliated with, like, you know, Amazon and stuff like that. They're completely independent of that as far as I know. But you can create your own shelves, and I have a shelf, a virtual shelf in my Bookshelf app, for each one of the series that I collect, especially the ones that are getting a little bit bigger. I have like some sort of miscellaneous shelves for the series that are a little bit smaller, or like my adult horror is all looped together for right now. It's not broken out. So that's great, because when I bring my books home and I de-sticker them, then all I need to do is scan the ISBN on the back of the book. It'll pull it up just in its own database, and you can add it to the shelves. And the great thing is, especially if I fall behind a little bit and I know I've put some new books up on the shelf that haven't been scanned into my app yet, I can take down the ones that I haven't scanned, put them in a stack, and you can batch scan. You can batch scan books where it'll just scan, add, scan, add, scan, add. And it's just perfect. And if you have a book that either the ISBN is damaged, or some, like, what do you call them, book club copies don't have an ISBN on the back, or it's something that's a little bit more rare and they don't have it in their database yet, you can add things manually. So I really, really like that feature as well. And then the other feature I really like is you can put your shelves in alphabetical order. You can put it in order of publication date. You can put it by author. I mean, that wouldn't really work for series because it's typically, well, I mean, it would work for the point horror series because it's multiple authors. You can group by the author name or whatever, and you just hit a button and it automatically does it for you. And so it's really, really great. And then I can put in if a book was gifted to me, when it was gifted to me. I can put in any damage to specific copies, so that if I'm out and I find a copy that I think might be in better condition than the one that I own, or it's an earlier date, like if I manage to find like a first edition or something, then I can go into my app and check it out. So really, really super cool. Like I said, I am not affiliated with Bookshelf whatsoever. I just think it's really, really super cool. And for anybody who has a really, really large library, or you know, they want to record, like if they're getting things out of subscription boxes or from friends, gifts, whatever, it has all of that right in it. And like I said, anytime I go out, I always have my phone with me anyway. So if I pull a book down, say out of the Sweet Valley High collection, and I'm not sure if I have it, I can just quickly look in my Bookshelf app, and you can search through certain shelves, or you could search by author, you could search by the book title or whatever, and it'll pull it up if you already have it and what kind of condition it's in. So really, really great question. Thank you, Andrew, because some people, you know, they might be struggling themselves or trying to do things manually or whatever and figure out what's the best way to do things. And I've talked so much about this app, but I wanted to specifically mention it here again because it's something that I use weekly, and it's really, really great. So I thought I would pass the information along to you guys. And then getting into the couple of I feel like I sank there for a bit. This chair is not very good, so I felt like I was sinking during that entire shot. So if I looked like I was getting shorter, it's because of this stupid chair. I really need a new one. But I did want to talk about the book packages very, very quickly that I got from friends. So I did get a package from my good friend Erin, who runs a company called The Black Heart Co. And I'll have all of her information, Instagram, Etsy, all of that linked down below. And she's the most fantastic person. And we actually met through our adult jobs. And we clicked instantly because we were both spooky girls, and she is just doing an amazing job with her little spooky company, and she has some big aspirations, and I'm so super proud of her, and I'm so thankful that she sent me this package. So a couple of things in here that I wanted to share with you guys, and some of these will be going out in some boxes and stuff to some other booktubers as well. So I want to go through this very, very quickly. So first of all, she gave me this amazing card. Look at this. And it's purple. And purple is my favorite color. So, and I'm sure she knows that. So it just says, a little thank you for being so awesome and for making videos I can watch while I'm making stuff. So, you know, I don't do unboxings like for the first time on my channel, like opening it and surprising myself, because I get really emotional when people send me things, and I definitely got emotional over this. So here's just a little promo for the Black Heart Co. And on the back it has all of her logos and stuff, handmade buttons, magnets, keychains, and more. So make sure you go follow her on Instagram and check out her Etsy store. She does a lot of markets and stuff too in Ontario, so if you're in the Oshawa area, you can go check that out. And then getting into the goodies in the box. So we do have sticker, spooky bitch, which both of us are. So, I mean, it's all the sparkly. So this will be going in my reading journal this year, which if you guys didn't see it in my Yule haul, I talked about my, I think it was in my Yule haul part 2 that I talked about how I'm going to be doing my reading journal this year. So go back and check that out if you haven't seen it. And then we've got some pins. So we've got a witchy one that says Maiden Mother Crone with a triple moon, and it's purple, so right up my alley. This one says Burn Bridges, Not Witches. So this is like 100% what she does. She's so super cool. I wish I was as cool as her. We've got some Buffy themed ones. So we have a Sunnydale High with their logo here, and my favorite is the one that says, "What would Buffy do?" So I want to get like a vintage kind of side bag, and I'm going to keep a couple for myself, but a couple are going to be going out in some boxes too. But really, really super cool. So I hope this will show up. So we've got a couple of magnets. So this is like Neighborhood Watch with cryptids. Isn't that adorable? These are going on my fridge, absolutely for sure. And this one is "Beware, for I am fearless and therefore powerful," which is a quote from Mary Shelley. So like I said, definitely go check her out if this stuff is like up your alley. And she has so much more. So we've got a sticker sheet, which, talking about the Gothic Hearts Reading Challenge, this fits in perfectly. So we'll be going in as part of my journaling and my spooky correspondence. And then the best part of the package is this little booklet that she's had made up, and it's perfect. And so I'm going to be planning out a lot of my YouTube stuff in here. So it's just a little coiled book. It is lined, which is great, and it has like a soft touch lamb on it, and it says, "A little book of strange thoughts, wicked subterfuge, and trickery." Look at that. Fantastic. I love this. So perfect for my YouTube planning. We have her logos on the back too. So thank you so much, Erin, for sending that. She is such a good friend, and I'm just so happy to have like spooky friends from all over the place that we send each other little packages from time to time. It really lifts my spirits, and you know, like I said, it makes me super, super emotional. So that one was earlier in the week, and then on Friday we closed out the week with another package. So I'm going to show you the next one now. Okay, I just had to take a little bit of a break to sprint with my peeps. We've got so much going on here today. I just feel like sometimes the weekends are absolute insanity because I'm trying to get all of the chores done that I didn't get done during the week. I'm trying to spend time with Matthew, watch movies for my movie channel, read, book hunt, and then shooting videos and stuff. So I've got so much going on right now. But the week closed out really fantastically. First of all, I got a call finally from my specialist's office to get my, I'm going for surgery, and they put me on a cancellation list. It was originally supposed to be 6 to 8 months wait, and I did get on a cancellation, so that was the first fantastic thing that happened at the end of the week. My adult job, we had a bunch of things going on. I'm a project manager in my adult job that kind of ironed themselves out, and I got another spooky package on Friday. I was so excited and so touched to get this. So again, I opened this first off camera and I will share it with you guys. So I did get a absolutely touching package from my friend Regina St. Clair, who does send up some things every once in a while. And the first thing I got was, and this is fantastic, and I talked about this as part of my Gothic Hearts Reading Challenge, that the art of letter writing and sending people personalized letters is really dying, you know. And so the fact that she took the time to write me a letter in cursive in beautiful script was just so touching, and I cried. So I'm gonna leave this for myself, but beautiful, beautiful stationery, and the fact that she took the time out of her day to do that for me is just over the top. And then the second thing in the package, she did send me the newest copy of the Bookworms horror zine. So I will leave a link down below to all of the things for Bookworms. And if you haven't picked up a Bookworms before, it's really, really great. They're not that expensive. You can order them off Etsy. I was featured one time. I did a list of Halloween reads, Halloween reading recommendations last year, and it was so much fun. And I have read a couple of editions of this now, and that we have such amazingly talented people in our community. And so, you know, a lot of people have gone ahead and submitted poetry and stories and artwork and all kinds of things to Bookworms, and I really, really love it. And it actually has a little shout out for Regina's new book, or one of her new books, Carney, on the back here, which I haven't read, but I'm really super excited to. Probably in the summer I might be able to pick this up because it's like carnival horror. And it says, "Lads and ladies, boils and ghouls, welcome to the Carn Evil. Meet Carney, your master of ceremonies and a carnival of terror." And it has like a little QR code there that you can go in and order it. So Regina is just such an amazingly talented author, and I've listened to their podcast, I've read the the Bookworms zine, and I just love the heck out of all of it. So thank you so much for sending the newest edition. I will definitely be picking that up with a cup of coffee at some point. So this is the fall 2024 version. So I think they put out kind of one every season. So there should be a new one coming out here pretty soon. And then just so nice of her to think of me when she saw this out book hunting. So she did send me a copy of Camp Fear by Carol Ellis, and I love this cover. It just has all of the summer feels, and of course it's all embossed on the top, and you can't even pick up the vibrancy of that orange that's on there. So she did say that she didn't know if I had this as part of my library, and if I did, to pass it along. But I love when I get books from people that they don't know if I have them or not, because I do have a copy of Camp Fear, but mine has a big old crease up the cover. So this has happened a couple of times now where people have sent me books and they've ended up being duplicates, but this is the one that I'm going to be putting into my library, and I'm either going to sell or gift this one to somebody else who will need it for their library, because it still is in fantastic condition. They're both the same edition, they're both the same year, but this one does have a little bit of a crease, and it is folded out, like you can't really see it a whole lot. So still a fantastic copy, but the one that Regina sent me is in a little bit better condition, so I'm going to be sticking this one in as a replacement, and this one will either be going in as part of a boo box or a giveaway, or I'll just sell it or whatever. So thank you so much, Regina, for sending the new copy along. It will be very, very treasured in my library, and I was so excited to see that it was in better condition than the one that I already owned. So there you guys go. I mean, not one but two spooky packages in the mail. I was so touched by both of them, and just that people took time out of their day. Like, I don't think anybody realizes if somebody puts a like on my video, a comment, sends me a DM on Instagram, comments on one of my photos, or takes time to send me a card or a postcard or a package or whatever. I get stickers in the mail and birthday cards and Yuletide cards and all kinds of things, and it really, really touches my heart. So I wanted to make sure to share these, and both of these ladies are unbelievably talented, so I'll have all of their information linked down below. So there you guys go, just a quick chat of kind of what's on the go, what's coming up, some goodies that I got. Maybe you guys will be able to connect with people that you don't know about their shops. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave me a question or comment down below, because you know I love chatting with you guys. But until next time, stay spooky, everybody. Bye.